Just like to offer a big shout out to all our friends at Touchdown Digital for sponsoring this week's video.
Okay, there's a track here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, as you can see, I'm a bit of a bush bash here. It's like a track that people have made over the years, but it doesn't get used much, and it's a bit overgrown in places. So you just watch what we're doing here. I've got a head torch to wear when I come out of here tonight, but it's a pretty good location, this Boar's Head. This is one of the ways to get to it, but it's one of the few that people go to. They go to the other one, but I just built my way through here. Oh, the things we do to get images. Oh. Quite easily break an ankle here, but we're getting here, we're coming down here. There's some abseilers down here as well, but they should clear out a bit later on. But as you can see, it's a very rocky path down through here. So I'll keep going. I'm not as young as I used to be, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, coming out tonight's going to be a bit awkward, but that's what you do, isn't it? When you're searching for these great images that we get here in the Blue Mountains. But I'll keep going, just bear with me. Down through here. And as you can see, there are people on the rocks. He's an abseiler there, the guy near the lone tree. So we'll keep going down here. Get onto this big rock here. Oh. Yeah. Down here, away we go. It's a bit muggy. Right. Oh. And then we just got to go down there. Right. Right, as you can see, that was a bit of a walk down, a bit of a puff coming down. But I'll just spin the camera back around and I'll show you where I've just come from. It's pretty full on. But now I've got to go down just a small step down there. I'll turn the camera around. Just down there. That's where I want to be. So I'll set up and we'll see how we go. Well, hello everybody. I'm so glad to have you all back here. Today I've come back out to the iconic Boar's Head here in the Blue Mountains, just north of Katoomba here in New South Wales. And I have photographed this location many times, but the reason why I like coming back here is because the light does amazing things here. I'll just turn the camera around and you'll see the Boar's Head there. He's around about there somewhere. That's actual Boar's Head, and as you can see, it looks like a pig's head, looks like a boar's head. You can see people, I think you can see them up there, just waiting for sunset. The track that I've come down here, I'll just spin this one around and show you. There. I've actually had to bit of a bush bash through there. There is a track, but it's fairly overgrown, actually, to be quite honest. So yeah, look, I think this afternoon's shoot will be really, really nice. As you can see behind me here, the valley here, you've got Megalong Valley behind me. Over here you have Boar's Head and Narrow Neck. Then over here you have Cahill's Lookout. But if you just have a look at what I'm looking at, it is a spectacular location. This is just an iconic location to photograph. Just absolutely brilliant. You can see the sky there. I think we should get some little bit of pink here this afternoon. But yeah, look, it's just a beautiful location. Just down here, you'll see all these bushes and reeds. I've had a bit of rain here, so these have started to greening up a bit. What I'd like to do, I'm going to shoot at 14mm very closely, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do there. So I'll be using that as a foreground element just there, looking at the Boar's Head, and hopefully with a nice sky up here. Should be a nice image. So having said that, we're about half an hour away before we get any good light. So I'll come back to you then, but yeah, and I'll put the images from today's shoot at the end of this video, of course, like I always do. So yeah, we'll just we'll get set up and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so as you can see there, I have the camera set very, very low to the ground, and this is where you don't want a center column, and people know my thoughts on center columns, but I have the camera down very, very low, probably about 30 centimeters off the ground, and I'm shooting in portrait orientation. Now if you have a look at these reeds over here, now I'm shooting at 14mm, and I'm only about half a metre away from these reeds and things here. That's what I'm trying to shoot. Through these reeds, Boar's Head there, virtually on your left, then narrow neck running this way. Now this is the benefit of shooting really, really wide. I might just drop that camera down a bit more. Okay, so as you can see, it's down fairly low, and I'll post this image at the end of this video, but that's going to make for a very, very nice shot. Not now, probably in about half an hour when that sky starts to turn pink. Once again, this is an iconic location here at Boar's Head. I love photographing here. I can come here every day and the light's different, and that's one thing about landscape photography, is that don't be afraid to come to your same location over and over again if you're able to, because eventually if you keep doing that, you will get the light that you want for your images. So that is what I'm looking at through there, like so, straight through there, around there, but I'm very, very close. As I said, I'm only about, not even, it'd have to be less than half a metre away from these reeds here. So that should make a very nice shot, and once I do that, I'll once again I'll put this at the end of the video. Well, the the weather's living up to its reputation here in the mountains. It's absolutely freezing here now, and as you can see, probably behind me, it's a bit windy. I hope you can hear me. You can see there that it's starting to really lighten up, but not really what I'm after. But what a place, just love it here. But yeah, the wind's picked up. I hope you can hear me. Look, yeah, look, it's turned for the worst actually. So what we might do, we might pack up now. I've got a few good images, but I'll put them at the end of this video. But it just, you know, makes it so important to study the weather with landscape photography, and the weather plays a very, very big part with our landscape photography. Even if you can't get out and shoot every day, or you can only shoot once a day, once a week, or just on weekends, it pays to really study the weather. Now, I did study the weather for today, but yeah, the wind just picked up in the last 20 minutes or so, and it wasn't predicted. So anyway, it's absolutely freezing here. It was 23, and I've just checked now, and it's around about 9 degrees, so time to go, I think. So, but other than that, thanks for joining me on this little exercise here today at Boar's Head. If you're new here to the channel, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. But other than that, it's been a pretty good day. As I said, I've got some pretty good images. One of them I will be printing out, and I've always said that you should always try and print at least one of your images. So That's it for another episode of Sniper Photography. As I always say, be nice to yourself, family and friends, but most of all, you keep shooting and keep smiling. Bye for now. It's cold. Woo.